At center, at 7 feet, number 21,
There you go again, putting on your own rodeo again. Yeah, you push me out just to flash that smile and last on the year. I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,001 won't be so bad, 'cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. D.A., it's all yours. That's a great story, D.A. Thanks. Here we go. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Look at the 76ers starting group. There's a screen. MP, that's for two. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
Shot by Grimes, no good. MP against Embiid. Here's Pena with the putback.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Teardrop shot. Here's Grimes. And the three off target. Philadelphia with the ball. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was played in Memphis.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotage. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
And here's Beverly, following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. And they double up Embiid. Doesn't get it to drop for him. For Memphis, they come in off the loss to the Heat. Here's Pena. A second chance effort. For three. Collins grabs the miss. For Memphis, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Down low. And then Collins slams it in.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
That shot off, so Philadelphia will take it the other way. Back to MP. From deep. On the wing, MP. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
To the left wing. 9 feet out. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Beverly, the pass to Collins. There's a screen by Collins. Tries it from the top of the key. Shot by Grimes. No good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, here's MP.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And Philadelphia making a change here. And how about a look at the most recent power rankings? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. We take a look at the 76ers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now for the 76ers, they were billed as a team to watch. And they've had some great wins this year. And they have a real chance to continue moving up that list.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Pena defended by Beverly. 1:29 left in the first quarter. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
You know, when Beverly plays with that kind of energy, it's infectious. Sprinting the floor like that, an example of that energy.
They set the pick. Here's Pena into the lane.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Pass to Hart from 13, and it's good for 2.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Pena defended by Beverly.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Pena. Those 3-pointers off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Adams in the corner. To the paint. And it's Beverly missing.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
It's stolen by Adams. From deep 3-point range, and that will... Released in time, but no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And so in the game for the 76ers, Brook Lopez is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Desmond Bane. Then there's Maxey. Embiid with the steal. Here's Harris. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Heat in Miami. Grimes with the bucket.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
And he drives in. Embiid with the steal. In the corner, it's Harris. Beyond the arc. It's the rebound. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. And that one is good.
Boy, a good passer at his position. Harris knows when to look for his teammates.
To the inside. Here's Lopez. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Embiid.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Collins is checked in. Right bounce pass. Lets the 3 fly. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. During Desmond Bain's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bain's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
Here's Hart. Philadelphia able to drain the three. On the wing, Harris. 6 to shoot. Inside, stolen by Jackson. Up top, Maxey. Defended by Hart. Payne for three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Boy, I like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Hart kicks to Harris. Collins setting the big for Harris. Collins passes it to Hart. And another miss by Memphis. And the 76ers with possession. They've got an 8-0 run, and that one drops for them.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
You look at MP, there are a few players ahead of him in the voting, but if he holds on to his spot at number 5 on that list, he'll have a place in the three-point contest waiting for him.
And if anything, I bet he moves up the list. I mean, how could you not have this fella taking part in this contest? He'll be there.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score, or just great ball movement.
Here's Adams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jerry Jackson Jr.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense. And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Andre Drummond's checked in for John Collins. Here's Pena out left to the wing. For Beverly. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
The 19-foot shot, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Philadelphia with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break, and it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Standing. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great...
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up. Speaking of the rookie race, Either of you getting involved in any races of your own lately?
Yeah, I'm trying to beat Kenny to work every day. So far, I think I'm way out ahead, especially if there's a zebra stampede on the interstate.
What that really happened. It did. Sir, you weren't even here, Shaq, at that time.
Well, Kenny, not a whole lot of zebra in these parts here. Taking some time now to look at our matchup. Well, everything is going right for the Philadelphia 76ers.
I'll guarantee you something right now. They wouldn't be leading without their bench. That second unit came out on fire.
I don't know if that's a guarantee or if you're just spitting facts.
That's a guarantee, Ernie.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And here are the Grizzlies now, trailing by 10. Harris is out there with John Collins. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then there's Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the two-guard spot. That's the group starting the second half for Stephen Silas. MP outside. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. 6 points for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Embiid finds Beverly. A beautiful reverse layup. Beverly's got 7 points in the game.
Intelligent ball movement that time from Embiid, getting it to a guy with a better shot.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy. The stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane, man, I tell you.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
2 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Hart's checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Baines checked in for Maxey.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Pena. That one good for 2. And the 76ers lead by 10.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Harris misses. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Puts it up from 15, and again, it's Philadelphia.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Beverly feeling it out a bit.
Philadelphia's foul. Number 9. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Outside Collins. Passes to Beverly. Back to Collins. Just fine on the clock. The Grizzlies with another miss. Collins against MP. To the paint. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 8.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And here's Beverly. He's got 8. Kicks to Embiid. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds in this game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Embiid. When you were playing, social media wasn't a thing. Now that you see it through your eyes, how has that changed the game?
I think it's changed it exponentially, and in many ways it's been good in terms of more people being able to be connected. You can expose more people to more of the beauty of the game. For marketing, I think it's terrific when you talk about video clips and all of the different kinds of content you can create and share globally around the game. The challenge, though, for the players is making sure that they keep the main thing, keep first things first, and not allow the noise of the internet and social media to be a distraction.
Here's Hart, and he lays it straight in.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Shot clock at 6. MP, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 13. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Grimes. Memphis moving that ball around. And it's blocked. Bain passes to Pena. He kicks it to Jackson. Pena guarded by Harris. Payne for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bombed up there for Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
This is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pena passes to Pena. Now here's Payne. Jackson in the corner. Here's Pena. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. And that's now 7 points for MP. And stolen by MP. And so it's Philadelphia looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Count it, good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Bounce pass Maxey to the inside. Jackson a screen on Adams. For the three. The rebound by Steven Adams. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for Memphis. 15-point game. Collins. And finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Timeout called the 76ers. And now we present our New Balance player of the game.
An absolute monster in the paint. Simply overpowered the defender's attempts to slow him down. And that gave the offense high-quality shots and a lot of confidence.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Pena, and he goes big with a dunk right on top of John Collins.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Stolen away. Now the 76ers on the break. The three from MP. It's rebounded by Memphis. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Back to Beverly. Outside Collins. Now here's Hart. He's tightly guarded. Poked away. The 76ers leading by 17. Kicks it out to MP. The pass to Pena. They set the pick. The tray. No good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Over in the corner, Beverly. A three ball. Drills the three-pointer.
Oh, I tell you what, Beverly's really improved as a three-point shooter, as dependable as they come now, shooting from behind the arc.
Pass to MP, to the middle. Pena passes to Pena.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Pena. 4 on the clock. Top of the key. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Timeout.
MP's got 5 assists in the game. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 16. 1:51 left to play here in the fourth. Maxey's checked in for the 76ers. Embiid, the pass to Beverly. And the rejection by MP. And out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Harris dishes to Collins. That one doesn't go. Good defense by MP. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the 76ers.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside, and that was working all game long.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And there's no victory sweeter than beating someone who's last beaten you. Tonight, they'll even things up at 1 apiece in their 3-game season series against the Grizzlies.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for MP.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Shot to stop the run. Doesn't go for him. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Here's Pena. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And there's the drive, and he banks in the layup.
And, you know, Beverly has great speed. Snake-like in how he slips through the defense on the drive.
Here's Pena. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It goes on Brandon Clark. Free throw good, MP.
At the line.
And so he makes both from the line. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Beverly. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.